Hello, everybody. Welcome to Naturally Kim's Knitting. I'm Kim, and in this podcast, I'm going to be talking about knitting projects, plus probably some about my doggie and my dear father-in-law, my husband, because they all live here, as well as Heather, our kitty cat, and we all live together in this house outside of Lima, Ohio, and this is where I do most of my crafting at. Anyways, how are all of you guys today? I'm doing pretty well. My knitting pin is sideways. My Portuguese knitting pin. Makes it easier on my joints when I knit with that. Anyways, so what have we been doing today? Well, puppy's not been enjoying the rain. And I apologize for my hair. Honestly, 5 minutes ago, it looked better than this. Anyways, we've been having thunderstorms, and he doesn't mind the rain, but when those noises come from the sky, he's not really happy about it. So, yeah, he's been staying close at hand just in case. So if you do hear noise, it could be either rain or thunder. Right now it's not doing either, but we're supposed to have it all afternoon, which is just fine because it helps get everything ready for springtime. I know my father-in-law is so ready for planting. He keeps asking when the greenhouse we go to opens. I should tell you, we got it myself. Right, my husband got me a Soda Stream because the last time we went to see my son, they had a Soda Stream, and he asked me if I wanted any bubbly water. I said, "Oh, sure." He goes, "Well, do you want flavor in it?" I said, "Well, what flavor do you have?" Because he always had LaCroix. And he goes, "Oh, no, no." He goes, "Would you like lemon or would you like lime?" I said, "Well, lime, because I can't. Lemons bug me. Limes don't. Don't ask me why. I don't know." But anyways, so he showed me his Soda Stream, and he poured me a glass of carbonated water and put a little bit of lime in it, and oh, that was so good. So what I've been doing is trying different fruits. This is all strawberry because we had a lot of strawberries I needed to crush up. So I get my emulsifying blender out, and I put the strawberries in it, and I whip it up, and then I fill it, pretty full with the carbonated water. But you have to leave room because when you put the strawberries in or anything in, it will really fizz. So I've got strawberry fizzy water. I just realized I wanted to bring something over because I need to show you what I got. Well, I'll show you what I'm working on first. I can't show you the finished object yet, but I can show you the things I'm working on. Okay, right here is Genevieve's Afghan. Now, since the last time you saw it, I was there. And so I've gotten a little bit done on it. I think I love the colors. And she told me, purples, red, teals, blue. So I tried to get a variety of colors for that, in that area, I mean. Then my puppy dog's guarding my socks. I just finished these last night, so they've not been blocked or anything. But these are my super secret socks. And once I get them in the mail, I will tell you who they were for. Okay? But for right now, these are my super secret socks, and they are all finished. And I like the way they turned out. I love Heather kind of yarn with the little nubs on them. Doesn't always make knitting easy, but So I just downloaded or uploaded, whatever, the next sock pattern for my super secret socks to my knitting companion. Casper, you have to let me have these socks, baby. Sorry. Then, ta-da! These are my soup kitchen socks. And in fact, on this one, I'm on the knit one, purl one for 20 rounds section. And then I'll work on that with this one. So yeah, I like the way they turned out. I wasn't sure if I'd like the colors together, but this kind of goes into this, and I think it looks good. What do you guys think? Anyways, let me show you. I got some, oh, it won't fit in here. I have this nice big footrest that came with our sofa. Yes, that noise you hear is the box is taped to the piano bench. Not exactly what I would like, you know. So I buy my yarn for Afghans from Michaels. And I'm sorry you had to close up look at me. I'm sorry. And since I picked up the knitting again, oh, you goofy. I called Randy because we have a Michaels in Findlay. And if I can get the yarn there, he picks it up for me. If not, well, right now I can't do it this way. But when I have my cataracts fixed, then I can go right across town to our Michaels and pick up the yarn there. And if I can't get it there, then I can always have it mailed. But so I was getting ready for all new colors for the Afghan because I was getting into a new time period, I guess. That's what happens. So I used Lupin Threads Impeccable. It's all acrylic. But this one is Aqua. I knew that. That's Aqua. And this one is Glacier. This one is Aruba Blue. And then, for some reason, when I ordered it, I was going to order it all to be picked up at Findlay. Excuse me. Anyways, I was going to pick it all up in Findlay. Findlay. Have him pick it all up in Findlay. Yeah, but they didn't have the blue yarn. And I thought that I just canceled the store order and just was having it shipped to me because for the amount I was spending, I would get free shipping. Well, I ordered this amethyst too. Isn't that gorgeous? She's going to love that in her Afghan. But then I got a notification saying, your order is ready to be picked up. You may pick it up, anytime before the 14th, I think it was. And I thought, okay. So I checked to see what was at the store, and it was just the 3 skeins of amethyst. Yeah. Then I have these 3 blue ones. I just think they're going to be gorgeous. So, yeah. So I got those things. And I'll be working. So I've figured out what I'm doing, since if I don't think about it, I will just work on the Afghan blind knitting because I don't have to look at what I'm doing with it and forget about the super secret socks. So, like today, I finished the socks last night, so today I'm going to be working on the Afghan. Tomorrow, I start the new pair of socks and then go back and forth like that. And then the soup kitchen socks, I could work on at bedtime that way, which is when I like bedtime when I'm at church. So, yeah, now I've got myself back into the knitting routine of different projects. And when I can, I will show you my pattern test that I've been doing. Oh, turned out gorgeous. So anyways, what else have I been doing? Well, there's an organization called DVD Swap. And it's a sister of Paperback Swap or CD Swap. And I've used DVD Swap and Paperback Swap for years. Well, anymore, the books I get are on my Kindle, so I don't use Paperback Swap anymore, but I do use DVD Swap. And I had several DVDs that either I didn't care about anymore or whatever, so I put them in DVD Swap, and I ended up I put 5 in, and I have a wish list there. And no sooner did I put those 5 in than I had 5 DVDs coming my way. One was The Crown, second series. Oh, and then I got Mary Poppins from the same person. So, yeah, fun. There's my little buddy. Yes, hi, sweetie. He needs a haircut. Next Tuesday, he's supposed to go in. I've told you I'm going out west middle of June. So trying to figure out, I didn't want to schedule two haircuts real close together, but then it got so warm and he just can't stop panting. So I decided I need to get him in. And since Randy has to do my hair, Randy has to do the driving around for us, for all of us, for our appointments. He had to call and set it up. And next Tuesday, I have a hair appointment. I don't know why he did it this way. He scheduled Puppy's hair appointment, like at 8 or 8:30. And then that means he has to stay here till 9. But then he has to come back because I think my appointment, I believe, is at 3:30 in the afternoon. I did that to be convenient for him because Tuesdays he has a lot of conference calls that he has to make. So, yeah. So let's see. Last weekend, Randy got to go see Cora and Elsie. And, those girls. I got to see lots of pictures of them, and it made me so happy. Cora is holding on to things and standing. She just turned 1, and she's always smiling. She's such a happy girl. And I had Randy take my one Kindle tablet because I have PBS Kids downloaded on it, and I've made Elsie a Daniel Tiger fan, so I told Randy, why don't you take this, and if she wants to watch it, she can watch it. I said they've got it on their TV, but it's different when it comes with Grandma, because then it's like once a month. On the TV, it's every day, so it must be different. Then I talked I'm sorry, I'm just gabbing right now. I love talking with you guys. I'm sorry, I just really do. And I picture your faces as I'm talking to you. A couple of you, I don't know what your faces look like, but several of you I do. And so I can see your faces when I'm talking, and it's like I'm actually talking to you here. Yeah. So anyways, yeah. Um so I got to talk to Tobias, of course. He's the one that does the phoning on the way home from church. They left early because it was raining, and you can't play outside in the rain and have fun. So so were coming home early, and they got home really fast too because we weren't even done talking when they got home. But I don't know. We just got talking about everything. He goes to the School of Rock, and he plays drums for one group, and then he plays the bass guitar for another. And he's got talent, natural talent. And then Genevieve, of course, is in dancing. Well, he's in dancing too, but she's in dancing. And she doesn't really want to talk to me when she's on the way home from church. She's just tired usually. So I don't really get to talk to her that much, but I know she's doing dancing and she likes it. I told Molly, I said, I won't be able to go to see the kids dance, even though I'm going to be there at the right time. And the kids go, well, why? I said, well, because I'm bringing Casper with me, and I don't think your kitty cats would appreciate Casper being let loose without any adult supervision. Because he does love to chase cats, and they have one cat that's older than Genevieve. So, and then Molly goes, well, the kids are doing all their dances twice, which they do that, which is nice. It's over, I think it's just Saturday and Sunday. I said, well, still, I said, unless I can't bring the dog in with me. And she goes, well, no, but I'll go to one performance and you go to the other. And I said, well, I can't with my cataracts. I don't drive. And I told her, I said, but I can't drive myself there. And she goes, well, I'll drive you there. And then Casper and I will just walk around and see the sights. So, okay, that's fine with me. Usually when they have dance lessons or whatever, I'll go in and watch the dance lessons and she'll walk the dog. So we always kid because each one of us has our purpose when we're together. Tobias is the playing one. In fact, if I say his name very much, Casper will get excited and look around because he wants to play with Tobias. Genevieve is the one that holds him and he goes to sleep. Molly is the one that walks him around when we're at different lessons of things, and I'm the one that's his steady point. So, if he needs mommy, then he knows where I am. Oh, Heather's coming out. Heather's been getting a lot more friendly with me lately, which is nice. She's not really a woman cat. She likes the men, but yeah, I thought maybe she was going to come up here. And the dog and the cat are learning to get along together after all this time, mainly because little puppy here can be a bully at times, and I have to scold him, and he doesn't like that. Anyways, I'm sorry. I just am talking. I'm going to let you guys go because it's almost 20 minutes anyways. I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I hope all your craftiness is successful, and I hope you don't make any mistakes, but if you do, I hope they're little ones that are easy to fix. Love you all. Big, big hugs. Take care, and God bless. And I hope to talk to you next week. Bye-bye.